If you're over 60, there's a silent struggle happening inside your body, one that often goes unnoticed until it's already affecting your daily life. You might feel a little more tired going upstairs, or maybe your legs don't feel quite as steady when getting out of a chair. Perhaps carrying groceries or walking the length of a parking lot leaves you winded in a way that it never used to. These subtle changes may seem like just another part of getting older, but they often point to something much more specific: accelerated muscle loss. And the longer it goes unaddressed, the more it takes away from your energy, your independence, and your confidence. But here's the good news: you can stop it, and even reverse it, starting today. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, begins as early as your 30s, but it speeds up after age 60. Studies show that adults lose 3% to 8% of their muscle mass per decade after midlife, and without action, that process can rapidly affect your mobility and quality of life. Yet many seniors don't realize it's happening until they experience a fall, struggle with a daily task, or face unexplained fatigue. One of the most concerning facts is how silent muscle loss can be. It doesn't always come with pain or major warning signs at first. That's why recognizing the early symptoms is essential, because the sooner you act, the more strength you can preserve. The first sign is feeling weaker during everyday tasks. Maybe lifting your arms to reach a high shelf or standing from a seated position feels harder than it used to. This isn't just about being out of shape. When your muscles begin to shrink, they lose the power needed to perform basic actions. What once felt effortless can become a challenge. And without consistent resistance or support, muscles weaken further. You might start to notice that you rely more on furniture for support or pause to catch your breath during simple movements. This isn't a sign that you're failing, it's a sign your muscles are asking for help. Another red flag is balance issues or feeling unsteady on your feet. Muscle strength plays a huge role in keeping you upright and coordinated. When leg and core muscles begin to weaken, your body struggles to respond to changes in motion, like a bump in the sidewalk or a quick turn. This can increase your risk of falling, a major concern for seniors, as falls are one of the leading causes of injury among older adults. What's important to remember is that better balance doesn't come from willpower alone. It comes from muscle support, especially in your lower body and core, areas that often lose strength with age but can absolutely be trained and rebuilt. A third warning sign is unintentional weight loss. While shedding pounds might seem like a positive, particularly if you've been trying to slim down, losing weight without trying, especially if it's muscle weight, can indicate sarcopenia. If your clothes fit looser or you see a noticeable difference in your arms or legs, it's worth considering whether you're losing more than fat. Muscle weighs more than fat, and a drop in lean mass can mean your body is burning muscle tissue for energy, a dangerous cycle that leads to even greater fatigue and weakness. Low energy and persistent fatigue also signal muscle loss. Your muscles act as an energy reservoir. They help you move, yes, but they also play a role in your metabolism, your stamina, and even your mood. When they're undernourished or underused, it's like trying to run a car on an empty tank. You might sleep well but still wake up feeling drained. You might eat a full meal but still lack the energy to go for a walk. This chronic tiredness isn't just in your head, it's in your cells. And your body is signaling that it needs support to keep up with daily life. The fifth and often overlooked sign is a slower recovery time after activity or injury. If a simple walk leaves your legs sore for days or a minor bump takes longer to heal than it used to, it may be because your muscles don't have the strength or resilience they once did. Healthy muscle tissue repairs quickly. But when you're low on muscle mass, even minor stress can create longer-lasting soreness or stiffness. This also affects your ability to bounce back from illness or hospitalization, making muscle strength one of the most powerful protectors of long-term health. But here's where things get hopeful. Muscle loss is not permanent. In fact, with the right approach, you can rebuild strength, stability, and confidence even if you've been inactive for a while. The key lies in understanding what your body needs and providing it consistently. It's never too late to begin, and your efforts don't have to be extreme to be effective. In fact, small, sustainable changes often lead to the biggest results. Nutrition plays a foundational role in reversing muscle loss. Your muscles need protein to grow and repair, but not just any protein, high quality, complete sources that contain all the essential amino acids. For seniors, this often means increasing your protein intake slightly beyond the standard recommendations. Foods like eggs, lean poultry, fatty fish, dairy products, soy, and legumes offer accessible and delicious ways to feed your muscles. Aim to include protein in every meal, even if it's just a small portion. For example, start your day with eggs or Greek yogurt, add beans to your soup or salad at lunch, and include chicken or tofu at dinner. Whey protein powders can be a great supplement, especially if you struggle with appetite or chewing. Equally important are the micronutrients that support muscle function: vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, B vitamins, and omega-3 fatty acids. Vitamin D, often lacking in older adults, helps your muscles contract properly and your bones stay strong. Omega-3s, found in fatty fish like salmon and sardines, reduce inflammation and improve the way your muscles respond to exercise and protein intake. Magnesium helps prevent cramps and supports energy metabolism, while B12 supports nerve function and stamina. These nutrients work together like a symphony to keep your muscles not only strong but also coordinated and efficient. Movement is the other side of the muscle-preserving coin. You don't need a gym membership or a fancy trainer to rebuild muscle. Simple, regular strength-based exercises like resistance band training, bodyweight movements, or light weightlifting can make a significant difference. The key is consistency. Just 20 to 30 minutes a few times per week is enough to stimulate muscle growth and slow the aging process. Focus on major muscle groups, legs, arms, and core, and don't forget balance exercises like standing on one leg or gentle yoga to enhance coordination. Incorporating walking, swimming, or cycling can boost your cardiovascular health, which supports nutrient delivery to your muscles. But always listen to your body and start slowly. Progression, not perfection, is the goal. Even standing more throughout the day, doing chores, or stretching can help maintain muscle tone and joint flexibility. The more you move, the more your body thanks you by staying functional and energized. Sleep and recovery matter, too. Your muscles repair and grow during rest, especially overnight. Ensuring quality sleep helps your body process nutrients, regulate hormones, and heal efficiently. Create a calming bedtime routine, limit screens before bed, and aim for 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep. If sleep issues persist, it's worth discussing with your healthcare provider, as poor sleep can compound fatigue and muscle loss. Lastly, mindset and community support can't be overlooked. Staying socially active, joining a walking group, or simply talking with a friend can reduce stress and keep you motivated. Mental wellness affects physical health more than many realize. When you feel supported, empowered, and engaged, you're more likely to follow through on positive habits. Sharing your journey, successes and setbacks, helps you stay accountable and inspired. Rebuilding muscle after 60 isn't about reclaiming youth. It's about reclaiming freedom, the freedom to walk without fear, to lift your grandchildren, to explore your neighborhood, and to wake up each morning feeling capable and alive. The signs of muscle loss may be creeping in, but they don't define your future. What you do today, tomorrow, and the next day adds up. It tells your body, I'm still in this. So if you're over 60 and noticing any of these signs, weakness, fatigue, balance issues, unintentional weight loss, or slow recovery, it's not a cause for panic. It's a call to action. Your body is incredibly responsive and resilient, no matter your age. Start with one small step, add a source of protein to your next meal, go for a short walk, or stretch for 5 minutes. Then build from there. Because every action you take to support your muscles today becomes a foundation for strength, independence, and vitality tomorrow. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. We're here to walk this journey with you, offering practical tips, inspiring stories, and the knowledge you need to stay strong and healthy for years to come. If you found this helpful, take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what signs you've noticed, or what steps you're taking to feel stronger. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss the next video filled with life-changing advice tailored just for you. You've got this, and your muscles do too.